guys, it's Sam.
And John.
Today we're going to be talking about supplements, particularly what I take right now. So it's going to be a bit of a long video. We'll try to keep it short, but I'll show you guys what I'm taking on the daily, what I take just normal maintenance. I try to maintain it, and then I'll show you things that I take more on like a specificity level. So if I'm doing something and trying to get a particular look or just trying something out, something like that. So I'll start out with like kind of a morning to nighttime deal. So morning, I take this. You can't see it. It's a GNC product. It's the Women's Ultra Mega Active Powder. So this I really like just because it's a multivitamin. It gives you fiber, protein, some omegas, an overall health type of deal. So I get that in, and that's my multi. Like, I don't take a pill multi or anything else like that. And recently I just got this Superfood Supreme. Once again, it's a GNC product, but you can get other things like Amazing Grass, which is really good. I definitely don't eat enough vegetables and greens. Most people don't. So I found that this in the morning quickly just mix me up with something like this, chocolate milk, soy milk, something like that, just to get it down so it tastes good. That's great. And it makes me feel a lot better too, especially when you exercise a lot, your body gets in an acidic state. This helps keep you like alkaline. So those are awesome for overall health. You don't have to be an athlete to do those. Something I've been staying with for a long time, CLA. I'm sure everyone has probably heard of what CLA is. He does it too, yeah. CLA, basically, long story short, it's an omega-6. It helps break down large fat molecules into smaller ones, and for whatever reason, it's particularly zoned in on abdominal and belly fat. So a lot of people, whether they're trying to lose weight and cut down or gain muscle mass, they'll supplement with CLA just to help maintain like a more leaner and toned out physique. So that's why I take it. It's pretty cool, and it helps maintain your muscle mass. So when you're trying to put on muscle and stuff, you're going to stay toned, like I said. So that's cool. I take 4 to 6 grams a day, depending on if I remember to at night, but spaced out. So like 2 in the morning, 2 afternoon, 2 at night. So that's on the daily. Something else I take, probiotics. Now you can get probiotics just about anywhere. I just got him on them too. So
once again,
they come in a bunch of different like subjects, categories, things like that. But these have been around for years, but they're just kind of recently getting hit with the spotlight, mainly because people are seeing they're not really just for overall health or digestive problems. They're starting to be more like localized towards athletes and, people trying to work on their performance, just because they're seeing that it helps with the absorption and the breakdown of every other supplement you're taking and the food you're eating, obviously. And it's all about that. Like, if your digestive system's whack, nothing's going to be, working properly and being processed accurately. So this is awesome. It just makes me feel better, like digestive wise, abdominal discomfort, water weight, anything like that. And it helps with immune health. So like, you can't really beat that. There's no downside to these. So those are daily. Now fish oil. This is probably like the last one I take, and then we get into like more sporty things, as you can see all that stuff. Fish oil. Fish oil has been around for forever. We all know EPA, DHA. I take one that has a very high level of EPA and DHA because that's basically what the goal is when you're taking fish oil. It's an omega-3. I definitely don't eat a lot of fish or anything else really with omega-3s highly in them. And as an athlete and just as a normal person, you want to be taking these, but especially as an athlete, like joint health, all that stuff, cardiovascular fitness. This definitely just ensures me that all those are kind of in play. So I take 2 of these a day. So A1 for fish oil, I'd suggest that. Now I'm going to get into more of like my sporty stuff. That was more for like overall health. I'll take those whether I'm working out hard or anything, but this is more like athletic based. So the one thing I've been taking for a long time is branch chains, whether it be Best BCAAs by BPI, Extend by Civation, Alpha Amino by Cellucor. I'm always on some sort of amino branch chain type of deal. And I'm into that just because as somebody who's working out a lot, this is awesome for recovery. It's great for hydration. It promotes a little bit more of like toning and fat loss, so that's great. The branch chains, if you're going to take an amino acid, I would go for the branch chains. There's only 3 of them. They're specific, you know, they have specific jobs, and they seem to be a little more like just better for athletes. So I take this, and it also helps me drink water because I suck at drinking water.
She really does. She really does.
I can barely get down to half of a gallon. It's a struggle. So this, I mean, it tastes good. It holds you more accountable. So I would suggest that for anybody who has an issue with drinking, because I don't know what my problem is. But there's that. Creatine, there's a lot of hearsay, I guess, with creatine, with athletes, especially with women taking creatine. I've never been turned off by it. I don't know why there's so many, pros and cons and issues and, stuff like that, or it's not natural with athletes and stuff. It's just 3 different amino acids that create one, which is creatine. There's nothing crazy about it. It's amazing. There's a ton of studies on this. This is one of the only things that's actually you can't argue with. Like, the studies are there. The science is all there. Please look it up if you don't believe me. But great for power and strength. So as an endurance athlete, that might be one of my things that I struggle with. So I definitely take creatine. And I'll differ between what types of creatine and how much I'm taking depending on what I'm doing. But the Creatine XR, this is like a blend of creatine, the monohydrate, the hydrochloride, the nitrate, all that. So it's not going to bloat you as much, but at the same time, you're going to get the benefits from it. So I take this just more as like a maintenance level. I'll take that with like my pre-workout, or I'll mix it with the branch chains. Speaking of a pre-workout, bam! This one right here. Now, once again, a lot of hearsay, a lot of gossip, I guess, about Cellucor, and it's great, it's not great, whatever. I've always been a fan of Cellucor. I think quality-wise, they're there. They're an accredited company. They come out with great stuff. It's always, very well dosed, and I think it's a little pricey, I'll say that, but I like it, so it's just my opinion. They came out with the C450X. Anybody who's tried that knows it's definitely a step up from the old one. We both on this. He is the big one. I have the small one. It's kind of cute. But this has been like my main pre-workout for like 3 months or so. I just love it. With pre-workouts, everybody's a little bit different, but that seems to work really well for me, and I dig that. This is another pre-workout. It's by GAT. It's their newest line of stuff, PMP. They have a stimulant, and then they have a non-stimulant. This is the non-stimulant one. I take this. I'll pair this up with the C4, or if I'm working out at night, I just really don't want to stay up till 2 in the morning, but I still kind of want that circulation, that blood flow going on. I'll just take this on its own. And that's pretty much what they made PMP for, the non-stim version, is just like nitric oxide booster, blood flow circulation for a pump. So once again, I love this. Maybe you won't, but it's something to look into, definitely. What's next? Let's see. Let's go with the fat burners. I have a few, and I have a few because, like I said, I work at GNC, so, we get to try a bunch of stuff. All these guys right here. So these are by Muscle Tech, so we'll go into those first. So Muscle Tech, everybody I'm sure knows. They have Nitro Tech, they did Cell Tech, all that other stuff, the SX7 line, and then the Black Onyx line. This is their most advanced series they've come out with. From what I've seen, they work great. He actually uses a lot of their stuff.
Yeah, Muscle Tech is by far amazing, especially when it comes into the fat burner department. When we get into my video, we're actually going to go deep into what happens and the change in body composition when it comes to stacking fat burners the wrong way. But Muscle Tech really hasn't steered me wrong. I stick personally with the Black Onyx line just because all of their other products. But the SX7 line in general is really, really good.
Now, just like with pre-workouts and a lot of things that are stimulant-based, a lot of people are they do nothing. It's just a big caffeine high. He's called them souped-up caffeine pills. And they are. Technically that's pretty much all they are. They're just to help give you a bunch of energy, heat you up so you burn more calories at rest, the thermogenic qualities in them, appetite suppressant, and it's a lot of trial and error. Some people love it, some people don't. Sometimes it works great for people, sometimes it won't do a damn thing. So just like with the pre-workouts, it's trial and error. So, I do like these. I don't necessarily take them to lose weight or burn fat. I take them just because I don't really like coffee. So in the morning, I'll take one, and that's like my coffee, gets me going for the day, whatever. I can take it before I go on a run, and it just, motivates me and gets me out the door a little bit faster. I don't take pre-workouts before cardio, so this is kind of like my pre-workout before my run or anything like that, or just in general. So I use them for that. The whole like metabolizer booster and fat burning qualities, that's a plus to me. Like, who the hell doesn't want that? You know what I mean? So those are that. And I have one other one. This is SST. This is by Performix. Probably the most talked about company this whole 2016 has seen so far. It's like new, up and coming. They have a million new things coming out. As somebody, like I said, who works at GNC, we're always talking to their reps and doing demos and stuff. So I've gotten to know the company a bit more. Very good quality products, highly accredited. I would look into it and try them out. Probably the best one they have as far as like success goes is the SST. This is their fat burner. So once again, extremely different product, like different ingredients than Muscle Tech's Hydroxycut and stuff, but it's for the same thing. So I would look into that, and I try that, and I use it for the same thing. I'll pop one in the morning before I go on a run, or pop one in the morning before I go to work, and it kind of just wakes me up and I'm ready for the day. But that's definitely really cool, high quality stuff.
And now her favorite.
Clear Muscle, baby. Again, it's by the Muscle Tech line. This one's actually been around for, I think, a few years, And to be completely honest with you, I never thought anything of it. I was like, that is so expensive for what is it? Like, I don't get it. I didn't really understand what the big deal was, honestly. And then I looked into it, and I looked up reviews, and I looked up, descriptions about it and all that stuff. Like, I did my research about it, and I was like, all right, let me give it a go. And me and one of my coworkers actually both got it, and I bought 2 bottles worth. I got one bottle is almost about done. I love it. Basically, what Clear Muscle is, it's liquid HMB, and that's like a big word, and I'm not even about to pronounce that, but it's basically the metabolizer of leucine. So it comes from leucine. As we all know, leucine's like the main muscle builder amino acid. Like, that's what enhances protein synthesis and all that jazz. So basically all the branch chains and all the pills of whatever you're taking, you're hoping that leucine converts into HMB and you break it down and absorb it. Clear Muscle has pretty much done that for you already. It's pretty much liquidized it and broke it down as much as possible, so you have almost 100% absorption. It's working great for me. I've just seen, I'm not going that crazy in the gym, I'll be completely honest, but I feel like my PRs and my gains are definitely at a higher level than they should be, and I mean that in the best possible way, but like I'm working hard, but at the same time, I'm not working.
I was going to say your lat pull down was.
Yeah, like I'm not working to the point where I'd be like, oh my God, that was like a huge gain. Like I totally saw that coming. Like I didn't see it coming. And it was after about 2 weeks of taking this, and maybe it's all in my head, maybe it is, but I do want to give some credit to this. I definitely like it. And just on the regular, like when I'm not lifting, whatever, I do feel more like full. Like my muscles feel more just full, kind of like you have like a mini pump at all times. So that's really cool. Just promoting recovery and protein synthesis so I can get stronger and get better. So that's cool. That is the last one of my supplements pretty much that I take on a daily basis. I do take a few things I'll just run through really quick that are more like specialty things. So like since I run a lot, if I am running a lot of high mileage and I start to feel like maybe my knee's getting a little tweaky or my ankle's starting to feel a little sore, things like that happen. Or even if you're just lifting super heavy, like almost every day, and you just start to feel like a little injury tweak coming on, I'll start taking boswellia, turmeric, and MSM and glucosamine. So I'm not going to get all into those, but they're basically just to promote like joint health, anti-inflammatories, and they're good antioxidants at the end of the day too. But I don't take those all the time. I only take those, like I said, when I kind of feel some sort of injury coming on, just to help prevent that and get that out of the way. Water X Elite. This is a water pill. I don't suggest taking water pills like on the daily or a regular, just because it's not good for you. It dehydrates you pretty much, so you have to drink a lot of extra water when you're on this. I just decided to try it because I mean, summer's right around the corner, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to see like how my body would react to this. It's gonna be like a 2-week trial. So I just started this 2 days ago. So we'll see how that goes. Creatine, like I said, I already take creatine, but the one that I take usually is a blend, like I said, so you don't get that massive bloating. This is the just creatine monohydrate, straight up 5 grams of the mono. Definitely gonna bloat you. Definitely. That's how it works though. So you need to kind of accept that, you know, if you're going to take it and want the benefits from it, you know, understand that that's what's going to happen. So I don't take this all the time. I'll only take this if I'm really, really trying to put on some muscle mass and see what I can do with that and how far I can capitalize on that. Right now, like I just said, summer's coming, so I'm steering clear of this right now because I don't want to have a bloat. Plus, I'm taking the water pill. Monohydrate with a water pill, kind of defeating the purpose. They're doing two totally opposite things. So I'm going to avoid that. You know, I don't think you have to be a genius to kind of put those two things together. And last is just zinc lozenges. It's zinc, vitamin C, and echinacea, vitamin A, copper. So things like that. Basically just to help with the immune system. Everyone's getting sick. My sister was sick. Every one of my coworkers was sick. So I'm just taking this. Not me. You see this? Yeah, we weren't sick yet, but everybody, literally everybody I know was sick. So I'm just taking this. They're little lozenges, so you just take one in the morning, then one at night. They just dissolve in your mouth, so super absorbable, making sure I don't want to get sick. That is it. That is my stack. It's a lot longer than I thought, but
no, it's about right. I thought it was going to be about the same.
Yeah.
All right.
But okay, that was mine. We'll post up a video soon too, and he'll let you guys know what he's taking. But any questions about anything that I'm taking, let me know. Just hit us up on this, and don't forget, subscribe and like us, guys. Thank you.